Hi, I'm Adam Woods. I'm an FSCJ student, and what was my life like in the 90s? A lot of collecting, like collecting Pokemon cards. Those were really big in the neighborhood, and I used to play that game with the kids and getting card packs, looking for the holographics, and trading my doubles with people. And now you see everyone's playing Pokemon Go, and you gotta stay up to date with that and hang out with them, with your friends, to play Pokemon Go around the neighborhood and parks and stuff. But other things I'd collect are Transformers. Really love Transformers and Power Rangers, but now you see Transformers getting their own movies with Michael Bay, and you got that Power Rangers movie coming up, and it's really interesting to see how things have evolved. I remember my favorite Power Ranger, for example, was the Red Ranger, and it's interesting to see how it turns and changes. I used to pretend to be one of the Power Rangers with my friends. They'd choose their favorite colored Power Rangers, and we'd all go off and play pretend around the neighborhood. And Transformers 2, the Autobots, Decepticons. A lot of the movies are a lot more gritty than the cartoons we used to grow up watching on Saturday morning, but it's kind of grown with us as 90s kids and all that. Remember trying to collect, going to McDonald's and collecting the Happy Meal toys and wanting to play in those playgrounds they had everywhere, Burger King too. Man. It was very interesting to see how kids nowadays have all this technology, whereas back in the 90s we just had, a lot of toys, a lot of things to collect, and cards, and a lot more colorful too. I think my favorite Pokemon, for example, was Raichu. I had like 3 Raichus just to have, and another big thing was probably getting to play like Game Boy Colors and stuff like that. Oh gosh, I remember a friend got me a Pokemon Red, and I didn't have a Game Boy, so I just hang out with friends and see if they were willing to let me borrow their Game Boy to play it on. And nowadays you got them on big 3DSs and stuff like that, and way more Pokemon to collect now. But graphics sort of changed too. Back then it was real simple and not even that many colors on the Game Boy Color, and it was really small screen, and you had to find batteries all the time, and the screens didn't even light up. I think a lot of things I used to use as a kid was play pretend with, finding toys and stuff to play with other kids. It was really interesting to see how things nowadays are moved more to technology rather than physical toys you get to play with usually. Big thing I remember too is Ninja Turtles, also a movie series now, and I always love seeing those commercials about the Ninja Turtles. You forget that it was actually a cartoon as well. People love Ninja Turtles. I was a fan of Michelangelo, and I think one of my brothers liked Donatello. A lot of products they try to push on us as kids, but it was fun. It was fun times. It was colorful, imaginative, and something you don't get that much as an adult nowadays. But some people still stick to it, and that's why we have the movies. I think I remember trying to fit in as a kid at school when I was young, like first, second, third grade. It was easy, to fit in, because if you had Pokemon, everyone would crowd around you, be like, "Oh, hey, you have Pokemon. Do you have any cards? Can we trade?" And, it allowed for a lot of interaction and connected people. Of course, we had to hide it from the teachers, because usually it was banned out, and you didn't want to get caught with them, or they'd take them away from you. But yeah, I remember going on the playgrounds and trading and playing pretend and stuff like that with all our favorite toys. Show and tell on Fridays. It was really fun. Yeah, the 90s were pretty great. It'd be nice to get them back, but we got to move forward, and they come back in other ways. So.